So let's offer Nintendo some feedback right here, as if we haven't offered enough. What's the next thing you want to see from this game? We're not going to hear about this game until E3, let's presume. Right? From here until E3, which is roughly 7 months away.
I want to see a full screen direct feed video of a dungeon. I'd like to see like what one of the temples looks like, and I want to see it in all of its glory. I want to see just like what's changing in that regard, because I do feel like they're playing a lot with the open world conventions, and that's interesting. But I do feel like the temple design, while it's always clever, the way you progress through them has kind of roughly been the same. It's been like, here's this thing, here's the item that goes with it. In Link Between Worlds, there was quite literally a sign outside of each temple that was
some of them, not
this.
all.
Yeah, this is what you need inside there. So I'd like to see how they're playing with those conventions and how that culminates in a cool, interesting new boss fight.
Yeah, I want to see that the world is alive. Like I've seen a stag and a bunch of horses, but it seems like everybody else died. No, like when you have a large world like that, can you make it feel like there are people going about their business, and like is there kind of like the sense of a town that's alive? Like again, like the RPGs, especially some of the Western RPGs, be it Fallout or Skyrim, do a really good job bringing the world to life, even though the animations kind of suck and everything feels a little mechanical, but like you feel the sense that there are these people walking around doing their stuff and reacting to you and going about their business. And so that's I want to see that Zelda's world is really alive.
You kind of have my answer a little bit. I want a day in I almost said Skyward Sword. I want a day in this world. Yeah. What does a day look like? What are sort of the random elements involved? Like, are there random elements? Could I just be riding and what I described earlier, a P-hat or a boss or something just comes out of the ground and you have to choose to stand your ground or run? When I get to town, what happens there? Also, it's really weird because on the gamepad they show the time, which it said 19 o'clock or 19 minutes.
1900.
Now let's say that's real world time, which by that's military time. That's 7 o'clock. Does that mean it's 7 o'clock in Hyrule, or does that mean it's 7 o'clock in the real world? Or are the real world and Hyrule, did they go Animal Crossing and make it 1-to-1 match? Like imagine you turn on a Zelda, and if you turn it on at night, it is nighttime. If you turn it on at the day, it is daytime, and it follows real world time. I can't help.
There's gonna be a lot of time travelers if that happens.
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause that's what I did in Animal Crossing all the time.
I guess.
Like if opponent's got a cool hat on Christmas, I'm changing my clock.
I do want to say one thing. I think with this franchise, less is more in the end. I don't want to see every item before I play this game. Like if I like the sense of discovery and finding new places. Like not knowing that there's a desert in this game is totally fine with me.
Yeah.
Or not knowing that maybe you can go in the water and go underwater. I would love to discover all this stuff on my own again. So my perfect demo would have been Link getting on the horse, riding through this world, showing you the scope of the world, getting to a ledge, jumping down, floating down, and opening a hidden dungeon door that you didn't know was there.
The front door,
like showing you that, or showing some people walking by with horses or something to give me a sense that it's alive.
I agree. All right.